Visit parthikachana.com for technology resources and stock analysis. 50 intermediate-level RPA interview questions with answers. 1. Explain the concept of object-oriented programming, OOP, and how it relates to RPA. Answer. OOP provides a structured way to model real-world objects and their interactions. RPA tools often leverage OOP principles for designing and building automation processes. 2. What is a process map, and how is it used in RPA development? Answer. A process map is a visual representation of a business process, outlining the steps, decision points, and data flows. It helps in identifying automation opportunities and designing RPA workflows. 3. How can you optimize the performance of an RPA bot? Answer. Use efficient selectors, minimize unnecessary actions, leverage caching mechanisms, and consider parallel processing. 4. What is the role of a control room in RPA? Answer. A control room is a centralized platform for managing and monitoring RPA bots, providing visibility into bot performance and enabling centralized governance. 5. Explain the concept of attended and unattended automation in the context of RPA. Answer. Attended automation involves RPA bots that require human interaction to initiate or complete tasks, while unattended automation allows bots to run autonomously. 6. How can you handle dynamic elements in RPA automation? Answer. Use techniques like intelligent OCR, image-based automation, or dynamic selectors to identify and interact with dynamic elements. 7. What is the difference between a workflow and a macro? Answer. A workflow is a high-level sequence of activities, while a macro is a smaller, reusable unit of automation. 8. How can you ensure data integrity and accuracy in RPA processes? Answer. Implement data validation rules, error handling mechanisms, and data quality checks. 9. What is the role of a citizen developer in RPA? Answer. A citizen developer is a non-technical user who can create and manage RPA processes using low-code or no-code tools. 10. How can you optimize RPA bots for scalability and performance? Answer. Design modular workflows, leverage reusable components, and consider parallel processing. 11. What are some advanced features offered by modern RPA tools? Answer. Natural language processing, machine learning integration, and cognitive automation capabilities. 12. Compare and contrast different RPA tools based on their features, pricing, and ease of use. Answer. UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, WorkFusion, NICE systems. 13. How can you integrate RPA with other enterprise applications like CRM, ERP, and BPM systems? Answer. Use APIs, connectors, or middleware to establish communication and data exchange between RPA and other systems. 14. What is the role of OCR, optical character recognition, in RPA? Answer. OCR is used to extract text from images or documents, enabling RPA bots to process unstructured data. 15. How can you handle exceptions and errors in RPA processes? Answer. Implement error handling mechanisms like try-catch blocks, exception logging, and retry logic. Consider using conditional statements and decision trees to handle different error scenarios. RPA best practices. 16. What are some best practices for designing efficient RPA workflows? Answer. Keep workflows modular and reusable. Answer. Use clear and concise naming conventions. Answer. Implement error handling and exception handling. Answer. Test workflows thoroughly before deployment. 17. How can you ensure the security of RPA processes? Answer. Implement access controls, encryption, regular audits, and disaster recovery plans. 18. What is the importance of documentation in RPA projects? Answer. Documentation helps in understanding the process, troubleshooting issues, and transferring knowledge to others. 19. How can you measure the ROI of an RPA implementation? Answer. Track metrics like cost savings, process efficiency, error reduction, and improved productivity. 20. What are some common challenges in scaling RPA implementations? Answer. Managing complexity, ensuring data quality and maintaining security. 21. You're tasked with automating a complex process involving multiple systems and data sources. How would you approach this challenge? Answer. Break down the process into smaller, manageable steps. Identify the necessary data points and sources. Design workflows and integrations between different systems. Consider using orchestration tools to manage the overall process. 22. A company wants to automate its customer onboarding process, which involves multiple departments and systems. How would you design an RPA solution for this? Answer. Analyze the existing process and identify steps that can be automated. Create RPA bots to handle tasks like data entry, verification, and system updates. Ensure seamless data flow between systems using integrations. Implement error handling mechanisms and audit trails. 23. A finance team is struggling with manual data entry and reconciliation errors. How can RPA help improve their efficiency and accuracy? Answer. Automate data extraction from source systems, e.g., ERP, accounting software. Implement data validation rules to ensure accuracy. Use RPA to perform reconciliation tasks and identify discrepancies. 24. A healthcare organization wants to automate the process of extracting patient data from various systems and generating reports. How would you approach this using RPA? Answer. Identify the relevant data sources and the required data points. Develop RPA bots to extract data from electronic health records, medical devices, and other systems. Create workflows to consolidate and transform the data into the desired format. Ensure compliance with data privacy regulations, e.g., HIPAA. 25. A customer service department is overwhelmed with repetitive tasks like resetting passwords and answering frequently asked questions. How could RPA be used to alleviate their workload? Answer. Develop RPA bots to handle common customer inquiries, integrating them with a customer service system. Train agents to use the RPA solution effectively and escalate complex issues to human agents. 26. What is cognitive automation, and how does it differ from traditional RPA? Answer. Cognitive automation combines RPA with AI and machine learning to enable bots to handle more complex tasks, such as natural language processing and image recognition. 27. Explain the concept of intelligent process automation, IPA. Answer. IPA leverages AI and machine learning to make RPA processes more intelligent, adaptive, and self-healing. 28. How can RPA be integrated with cloud platforms? Answer. RPA tools can be deployed on cloud platforms to scale resources, improve accessibility, and reduce infrastructure costs. 29. What is the role of process mining in RPA optimization? Answer. Process mining can help identify bottlenecks, inefficiencies, and opportunities for automation within existing processes. 30. How can RPA be used to support digital transformation initiatives? Answer. RPA can automate legacy processes, improve efficiency, and enable organizations to focus on strategic initiatives. It can also facilitate the adoption of new technologies and drive innovation. 31. What is the difference between attended and unattended automation in the context of RPA? Answer. Attended automation requires human interaction to initiate or complete tasks, while unattended automation allows bots to run autonomously. 32. How do you approach selecting the right RPA tool for a specific business process? Answer. Selecting the right RPA tool involves evaluating multiple factors, such as ease of use, scalability, security, and integration capabilities. The first step is to thoroughly analyze the business process that you want to automate. Once you have a clear understanding, you should assess the available RPA tools based on their ability to handle complex workflows, deal with structured and unstructured data, and provide compatibility with the systems in your environment. Additionally, factors like the cost of the tool, the level of technical support provided by the vendor, and the community backing for the tool are also important. Pilot testing with a small process can help evaluate the tool's performance before full-scale deployment. 33. How would you handle a scenario where an RPA bot is failing repeatedly at a specific step due to an application change? Answer. If an RPA bot is failing at a specific step due to an application change, the the first action would be to identify the root cause of the failure. Typically, this could involve investigating logs to understand if the bot is unable to locate certain UI elements or if the logic no longer aligns with the application's new behavior. Once identified, you would update the bot's workflow to accommodate the application changes, such as modifying selectors or adding exception handling mechanisms. It's essential to perform regression testing to ensure that the bot works seamlessly with the updated application without affecting other automated steps. 34. What are the benefits and challenges of using RPA for integrating legacy systems? Answer. RPA is beneficial for integrating legacy systems because it can mimic user interactions with these systems without requiring direct API integration or modifications to the underlying code. This makes it an ideal solution for automating tasks in environments where legacy systems still play a critical role but are difficult to modernize. However, there are challenges as well. Legacy systems can sometimes be less stable, and minor changes or delays in their response times can cause RPA bots to fail. Additionally, since legacy systems may not follow modern interface standards, bots may require frequent maintenance and adjustment. Security and compliance concerns should also be taken into account, as legacy systems might not have modern security protocols. 35. Can you describe a scenario where using RPA resulted in a significant cost saving or efficiency improvement in an organization? Answer. A common scenario where RPA delivers cost savings is in accounts payable processing. In many organizations, processing invoices involves manual data entry from multiple sources, approval workflows, and reconciliation with purchase orders. By automating these tasks with RPA, bots can extract invoice data using OCR, cross-check purchase orders, and route them for approval without human intervention. For example, a company might have been processing hundreds of invoices manually each day, resulting in slow turnaround times and occasional errors. With RPA, they can significantly reduce human involvement, cut down processing times from days to hours, and improve accuracy, resulting in a reduction in operational costs and a better allocation of resources. 36. What is a bot lifecycle in RPA, and what are the key stages involved? Answer. The bot lifecycle in RPA consists of several stages, beginning with process identification and ending with ongoing maintenance. The key stages are: 1. Process identification, selecting the process that is most suitable for automation based on factors like volume, frequency, and complexity. 2. Process design, defining the workflow and steps the bot needs to execute. This includes identifying data inputs, rules, and any exception handling requirements. 3. Development, using an RPA tool to build the bot. This involves configuring actions, mapping out process flows, and integrating with necessary systems. 4. Testing, conducting thorough testing in a staging environment to ensure that the bot works as expected under all scenarios, including edge cases. 5. Deployment, moving the bot into production after it passes testing. At this stage, the bot begins to interact with live systems. 6. Monitoring and maintenance, continuously monitoring the bot's performance in production to ensure it works optimally. Maintenance includes updating the bot for any application changes or performance improvements. 37. How do you ensure scalability when designing RPA solutions for large organizations? Answer. To ensure scalability in RPA solutions, it's critical to adopt a modular and flexible design approach. This means breaking down large processes into smaller, manageable modules that can be reused across different automations. Additionally, scalability can be ensured by adopting a robust orchestration framework where bots can be scheduled to run in parallel, prioritizing tasks as per business needs. Utilizing cloud-based infrastructure for bot hosting can also support scalability, as it provides the ability to scale up or down based on demand. Lastly, having centralized logging and monitoring systems in place ensures that performance bottlenecks are quickly identified and resolved. 38. Can you explain the role of process documentation in an RPA project and why is it important? Answer. Process documentation is crucial in an RPA project because it provides a clear blueprint for both the developers and stakeholders. It outlines every step of the process to be automated, including input and output data, decision points, and exceptions. Proper documentation helps in ensuring that the automation aligns with business requirements and provides clarity during the bot development phase. Additionally, process documentation is essential for future maintenance and updates, especially when multiple people are involved in the project. It also serves as a reference for auditing purposes and for onboarding new team members. 39. How do you handle situations where the automation needs to be done in a highly regulated industry such as banking or healthcare? Answer. In highly regulated industries like banking or healthcare, compliance and security are top priorities. When automating processes in these industries, it is crucial to ensure that the RPA bots are designed to handle sensitive data securely. This can be achieved by implementing strict access controls, encrypting data in transit and at rest, and ensuring that bots adhere to regulatory requirements, such as GDPR or HIPAA. Furthermore, maintaining an audit trail of every action performed by the bots ensures that compliance requirements are met. Regular reviews and updates to the bot workflows should also be part of the process to adapt to evolving regulations. 40. Describe a scenario where you had to manage multiple RPA bots working on different tasks simultaneously. How did you ensure their coordination and avoid conflicts? Answer. Managing multiple RPA bots that are executing different tasks simultaneously requires a well-defined orchestration mechanism. A scenario could involve one bot collecting customer data from an online form while another bot processes the data to generate reports. To avoid conflicts and ensure smooth coordination, I would use a centralized control room that monitors the status of all bots. Task scheduling is crucial here to prevent multiple bots from accessing the same system or data simultaneously, which could lead to errors. Additionally, using message queues can help manage the workload by ensuring that tasks are queued and processed sequentially or in parallel, depending on business requirements. 41. How would you handle exceptions in RPA, particularly in a process that involves multiple systems? Answer. Handling exceptions in RPA requires a well-structured error handling mechanism, especially in processes involving multiple systems. The first step is to categorize the types of exceptions, whether they are business exceptions, e.g., incorrect data, or system exceptions, e.g., system downtime. For system exceptions, retry mechanisms can be implemented, where the bot attempts the same action after a defined interval. For business exceptions, logging the error, notifying the user, and moving to the next record or step in the process is essential. Additionally, robust logging and alert systems should be in place to capture exceptions and trigger notifications so that human intervention can resolve critical issues quickly. 42. How do you ensure that RPA bots remain compliant with changing regulations and policies in an organization? Answer. To ensure that RPA bots remain compliant with changing regulations, it is critical to integrate regular compliance reviews into the RPA lifecycle. This includes keeping bots up to date with the latest rules and regulations by conducting periodic audits and assessments. Changes in regulations should be closely monitored, and the bot's workflows should be updated accordingly. Another way to ensure compliance is to design the bots with flexibility so they can be quickly adapted to new policies. Finally, involving compliance officers and legal teams in the design and testing phase ensures that bots are compliant from the start. 43. What steps would you take to automate a process that involves both structured and unstructured data? Answer. Automating a process that involves both structured and unstructured data requires a combination of RPA and complementary technologies like OCR, optical character recognition, and NLP, natural language processing. For structured data, RPA can be used directly to automate tasks like data entry or data extraction from predefined formats. For unstructured data, such as PDFs or emails, OCR can be employed to convert images and text into machine-readable formats. NLP tools can also be used to extract meaning and categorize unstructured text data. Once the data is processed into a structured format, the RPA bot can carry on with the automation task, such as entering data into a CRM system. 44. How do you measure the success of an RPA implementation? Answer. The success of an RPA implementation is measured by several key performance indicators, KPIs. One of the most important metrics is the reduction in manual labor and the corresponding time savings. You can measure how much time the bot saves in comparison to human effort, as well as the increase in process speed and accuracy. Another metric is the error rate. Bots typically reduce human errors, so a significant reduction in errors is a good indicator of success. Additionally, monitoring the return on investment, ROI, by calculating the savings in operational costs against the cost of implementation is essential. Finally, qualitative feedback from users and stakeholders can provide insight into how well the automation has improved overall productivity and business outcomes. 45. How would you approach automating a process that requires human decision-making at certain stages? Answer. In processes that require human decision-making, a hybrid automation approach is often the best solution. In such scenarios, the RPA bot can handle the repetitive, rule-based tasks while leaving the decision-making tasks for humans. For instance, when a process reaches a decision point, the bot can generate a notification or an alert, prompting the human user to intervene and make a decision. Once the decision is made, the bot can continue with the remaining tasks. Another way to manage this is by using attended automation, where the bot assists the user in real time, waiting for user inputs before proceeding further. 46. Can you explain the importance of change management in an RPA implementation project? Answer. Change management is critical in RPA implementation because automating processes can significantly alter how teams work. Without proper change management, employees may resist the new automation initiatives due to fear of job displacement or lack of understanding. To manage this, it's essential to involve key stakeholders from the beginning, communicate the benefits of RPA, such as allowing employees to focus on higher-value tasks, and provide adequate training. Additionally, change management includes preparing the organization for the operational shifts that come with automation, ensuring that processes are optimized and that there is a clear plan for bot maintenance and updates. Involving leadership in advocating for RPA can also help ensure smooth adoption. 47. What are the key considerations when deciding to scale an RPA solution across different departments in an organization? Answer. When scaling an RPA solution across departments, several key factors should be considered. First, the process needs to be standardized across departments to ensure that automation can be implemented uniformly. Next, it's important to evaluate the infrastructure and tools to ensure they can handle the additional load of more bots. The scalability of the RPA platform should also be assessed to support multiple processes and departments simultaneously. Security and compliance considerations become increasingly important as more departments and sensitive data are involved. Finally, providing adequate training and support to employees in these departments is crucial to ensure they are aligned with the changes brought by RPA. 48. How would you handle a situation where the RPA bots you deployed are no longer compatible with the new version of a key business application? Answer. When RPA bots become incompatible with a new version of a business application, the first step is to analyze the extent of the incompatibility. This may involve reviewing logs or debugging the bot to pinpoint where the automation is breaking down. Once the problem is identified, you can modify the bot's workflow to make it compatible with a new application version. This could involve updating selectors, changing the logic to match the new user interface, or reconfiguring the automation to adapt to new features or layouts in the application. It's also a good practice to test bots in a staging environment before a full application update to prevent downtime in production. 49. How do you maintain bot performance over time, especially as applications and processes evolve? Answer. Maintaining bot performance over time requires proactive monitoring and regular updates. Continuous monitoring through logging and analytics helps track the bot's performance, identifying potential issues such as delays, errors, or failures in real time. As applications and processes evolve, it's crucial to frequently review and update the bot's workflows, especially when there are software updates, interface changes, or shifts in business requirements. Implementing a maintenance plan that includes periodic audits, regression testing, and refining the bot's logic ensures that it adapts to changes without a decline in efficiency. Establishing a feedback loop with users also helps identify any performance issues that may not be visible through logs alone. 50. What steps would you take to ensure the security of RPA bots, especially when handling sensitive data? Answer. Ensuring the security of RPA bots when handling sensitive data involves several key steps. First, access controls must be strictly defined, ensuring that bots have only the necessary permissions to perform their tasks and that sensitive information is encrypted both in transit and at rest. Secondly, bot actions should be logged comprehensively to create an audit trail, allowing for the tracking of every operation performed by the bots, which is crucial for compliance. It's also important to implement role-based access for users interacting with the bots, ensuring that only authorized personnel can modify or manage sensitive data. Regular security audits and updates to the bot's infrastructure should be conducted to safeguard against vulnerabilities and ensure adherence to industry security standards such as GDPR or HIPAA. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Visit parthakachana.com for technology resources and stock analysis.